The Georgia Southern Eagles 4-1 winners over the UT Arlington Mavericks in the Sun Belt semifinals advance to take on South Alabama in the championship final Sunday at 11 o'clock Eastern, joined by head coach Sean McCaffrey. And Coach, just kind of your feelings right now about what your team has been able to do here over the first two rounds of this tournament.
I think a lot of people, who cares about seeding? I think we proved that in the last round. It's the thing I've been talking to the ladies about, whether it's looking at UTR ratings or the seeding, the 8-1 seed or the 8-4 seed. All that stuff just means garbage. It means nothing. And it's really if you can put a few more balls in the court and find a way to exploit a couple weaknesses, anything can happen, and I think that happened today. I'll be honest. You win a couple, two singles and doubles national championships with Armstrong, a couple team ones, and the accomplishment of this, I have to say, it's pretty magical, especially when you got a group of women who, they've at times during their careers, maybe they've never felt like they've been able to accomplish the big match or get that big win. And we've done such a good job of trying to get the ladies to believe in themselves and trust not just each other, because that's cliche, but to trust their feet, trust their shots. And like I said earlier, you put a couple extra balls in, you increase your first serve percentage, and you don't give away the easy balls of no consequence. And if you do those things, you're going to wind up performing well. And if you perform well, then luckily you might come up with a couple wins here and there.
Yeah, it seemed like that was a real key to the victory for Ari DeWinter today. Her first serve percentage was huge in what turned out to be her first Sun Belt victory of the season in the semifinals.
No, it was actually the second. She did. She won. She had a really good win against Arkansas State. I've told her so many times, just stick with it. And she's been sort of playing fullback for us. She's just kind of plowing the way through for the rest of the team. Today, she came up huge. It's just a huge win. She may have had a good first serve percentage, but I don't know how often she was actually able to hold serve. She was just on point when it came to breaking serve. And, she could have very easily given up the momentum to UTA in that third set. She had a 4-1 lead in the second set, and managed to kind of give it away a little bit. Made it tough. I think it went to a tie break in the second set. Is that right? Mm-hmm. And then like I said, she could have given it away, but she did a great job of kind of like just she stopped the bleeding, and she found a way to get back in it.
Your freshman era just continues to be clutch for you. 15 consecutive wins now, 19-2, and she had the big victory to get you to 3-3 against App the other day, and she gets the clincher today.
She came up big. I actually did have to go out on the court at one point and I asked her if she's even arrived yet. I think she was down 5-love in the first set. She wound up going up 6-5, ultimately losing the first set. And I told her, listen, you're going to wind up clinching this match. I told her, listen, you realize you're going to clinch this. And she was looking at me like I had, 5 heads. But I did at one point, I had to actually just say, have you even shown up yet? And I think that was enough to kind of just motivate her, and she came back, like I said, 6 games in a row there, wins the second set, and the third set she again has a 4-1 lead, and she kind of let it go away a little bit. But it just took a couple words. I can't say enough about my assistant coach. Sydney Huck is just absolutely incredible, and she had Louisa just chill and relaxed, and in those pressure moments where a lot of teams like that, a lot of times in the past our team has actually maybe not really survived some of those pressure moments. She did a great job today.
Well, you've knocked off the number 1 seed, App State, and now the number 4 seed, UT Arlington. Now you get the number 2 seed, a team that's playing in the 6th consecutive final, South Alabama. Your thoughts on facing the Jaguars tomorrow?
I think we're going to win. I do. We lost to them close the other day, 4-2, maybe 2 weeks ago. I think we barely lost the doubles point, and I think that was something that really kind of hurt going into singles. And then in singles, we won a number of first sets. Again, it was just another one of those days where we kind of dug ourselves a hole. We had to come back in, get back in it. And I don't think anybody can deny the heart that this group of women has. They've done such an amazing job, and that's why I think we're going to win. I mean, on paper, if you were to put these two teams together and you asked anybody what's going to wind up happening, they're going to tell you exactly that South Alabama's going to win. In my opinion, they've got the best coach in the conference. In my opinion, they have 3 or 4 girls who are the best at each of their positions. I think we're going to win because we have the heart. Not that they don't have heart. I just think we're pretty awesome.
Well, you're certainly on a roll and playing with a lot of confidence right there. There's no debate about that. Congratulations
Thank you.
on the win against UT Arlington, and get ready for that final tomorrow.
Thank you.